Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for all your support and your presence here. Okay. Today we're doing a reading for November. This is for when you see this reading. That's the right message for you. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. And of course, you're all very welcome to this channel, to this community. And I hope that you are able to leave me a thumbs up there to help me to build my channel here. Okay, so let's get started and see. We're going to be doing 3 rows here, 3 columns. The recent past, the present, and message from spirit. We're going to be clarifying and checking other messages as well. So we start with the magician in the recent past for you, Sagittarius, the Six of Pentacles, one more for Sagittarius, and the Hermit. Okay, now for the present, for Sag, we have Six of Swords, the Emperor, one more please, and the Eight of Pentacles. Message from Spirit for Sagittarius, we have the King of Pentacles. What else, please? The Empress. One more. We are talking about money here, Sagittarius. One more for Sagittarius. Okay, King 2. I'm going to take them, the Chariot and the King of Swords. Okay, let's get started here and start by checking these cards here. The Magician, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Something here in the past, you really wanted to make something happen. What I feel here is that you gave more than you kept it to yourself. So we could be talking about you putting the work in, build your business, for example, doing something like that, a new relationship or your current relationship. You gave so much of your energy that I feel like you had to retreat. Okay, the Hermit is here. I was so excited to give, right? Six of Pentacles to give, that I didn't really put a stop on myself to get something for myself. Of course, we could be talking about, in your business, you just gave so much. And when it was the time to ask for your exchange of energy, right? Because we do pay bills and we do stuff. We're not just talking about the universe and helping people, but we are exchanging because every single type of energy has to be a transaction. Okay, you put something and the other person gives something. Okay, this is just a law. Okay, we're just working through it here all day long, every day, right? I put this read here, and you return to me by hitting the like button, by subscribing to my channel, by coming back to me. Okay, so there's always a transaction, and this is what happens that maybe didn't happen in the past. But let's clarify and see what else is here. We're going to be clarifying with the Witch's Tarot, so a different deck, in case the cards repeat. Okay, for the magician, for the magician, the Six of Swords. Okay, giving away a lot of knowledge. That's what I was feeling from the beginning. Giving a lot of knowledge, giving a lot of your expertise and not taking anything in return. Okay. For the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. You gave too much and you got back with very little or nothing. For the Hermit, I feel a lot of you were taking advantage of. Okay. I really feel that. The Magician again with the Hermit and the High Priest. So this is definitely the need for someone to retreat, to get back into them, to connect with yourself, to we could even be talking about some of you needed a therapist, a coach, a specialist to take care of yourself. Okay, we have a lot of burden energy here, especially with these 3 major arcana. Okay, the Hermit, the Hierophant, and the Magician. I'm seeing actually this magician as a reverse magician, not even as a true magician. Okay, so it, which gives me a lot of, if I give more, I will take more. So there was this idea that if I if I if I give more of my knowledge, I'm going to get more. No, it didn't happen that way because you were focused on the give and you were not focused on as I give, I receive. So you only attracted the energy that just want to take energy from you. We could even be talking about energy vampires in your circle. Okay? That just maybe some of you might have a gift. Okay? We all have gifts, right? So you figure out what's your gift and you're helping people. But these people that you're helping, because you're just focused on, I want to help the world. That's it. I don't want anything else. In return, you're attracting the kind of people that will just take from you because you feel you don't deserve stuff. But of course, this was the recent past, okay? Now let's move on to the present. It looks like it was a big lesson for you in the past, okay? Now, the present, we have the Six of Swords, the Emperor, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, I had to get away from certain people. I had to get away from someone, from a place, for a group of people, from a community, because it was getting too much for me. Just before the Six of Swords comes the Five of Swords. So it's like he's going to the battlefield. So I have to just get rid of that energy, or even get rid of the version of me that was a little bit toxic in terms of I just give everything to anyone and then I suffer. So I'm going to take the Emperor energy here. I'm going to dive into the Emperor archetype. I'm going to take ownership. I'm going to take authority of my life, and I'm going to define where I want to go. Who do I want to circle myself with? What kind of work do I want to do? And what kind of return, energetic return, do I want? Okay, because I see a lot of work here the moment that you tap into this energy. So this present moment can actually be very, very strong for you, that you had to transform big, big in your life. Okay, but let's clarify here a little bit for you. For the Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups, finding your passion, finding the right people, finding the people that are like-minded, maybe your soul tribe you ended up finding there. For the Emperor, the Knight of Cups, you have to connect with your emotions. It feels like before you were not so much into your own emotions, you were the emotions of others. How do I serve, without thinking about how do I serve to serve me? Okay, and because we're here for you. And for the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, emotional baggage, you need to let go. I need to work on myself. I need to work on myself. Okay, definitely working on yourself here, which is a beautiful, beautiful reading, and it's just clarifying when we were talking. Now, when it comes to the message from Spirit, we have the King of Pentacles. Things are coming your way. The Empress. So it's beautiful because in the present, you took the energy of the Emperor. You took the energy of taking action towards what I love. Okay, what I want to do. And once you master this one, the Empress comes. So first you take that action, that authoritative action, and then you're like, okay, now that I know how to take action, doing everything that I need to do, I am going to connect with my intuition, with my creativity. Okay, I'm gonna make it happen. But before that, I had to be so authoritative to just get rid of those energies that were taking advantage of me. And that's where I say this Emperor here was just to get rid of the people that were taking advantage of you, because now you know what's best for you and you know how to make it happen. Okay, look at that. King of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Empress, the King of Swords, and the Chariot. It's all about moving. And I see a lot about moving away, moving far, far away from certain people from the past. Okay, and that's actually the message from Spirit, is that we will take you away the moment you learn, the moment you take charge of your life. That's when you're going. Okay, so if you are wanting to move, wanting to do something else, start by taking charge of your life. Okay, start by not dimming your light just because someone doesn't want you to be more. And stop just giving without getting anything in return, because that tells a lot about your self-worth. Okay, maybe some of you could even have like, oh, I don't think they will accept how much I'm going to charge for this or that. It's your value. It's your value, you know. King of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. This is you moving. And the moment that you move forward, things go quite fast. But it needs to come from you, okay? Now for the Empress, we have the Fool and we have the Five of Pentacles. You have to focus on your strengths. What kind of version of you want to come out? The version that focuses on weaknesses or the one that focuses on strengths? You have the Fool here with the Empress. This is a whole new version of you. This is beautiful. This is about you looking after yourself, about your appearance, how you talk, how you communicate, how you show up in the world. What kind of truth are you talking about? And then for the Chariot and the King of Swords, we have the Emperor again. So there's a lot of this Emperor vibe of I own my life, my business, what I do, my relationship with self and others, where I want to live, where I'm going. Do I have a car? Chariot. What car am I driving? All of that comes from you, okay? So this is the time to take charge of your life, okay? So November is the month for you to take charge of all of that. And this is a great time because we're going through Mercury retrograde, and this Mercury retrograde is also asking you, okay, what it's asking you to review yourself, your life, what do you want, what you don't want, okay? This is the perfect timing for that. So, Lenormand, what is the message for Sagittarius? The Star, dreams coming true, new life. It's even be talking about someone from a previous life coming towards you, okay? Doors opening, opportunities opening here. Look at that. The door open with the gold key, okay? The golden key. There's a lot of good stuff coming your way. Just open up. Open up. I'm having just open up and take charge. Okay, take charge. Take charge. What is the advice here? The thinking man. Focus on that. And that also connects with that Emperor there. Okay, what are the parts of you need to heal? Angel of love. What are the parts of you that you need to love more, to value yourself more? Okay, so we have, interestingly, so we have the clear quartz here, the crystal. What? And then we have the rose quartz. So maybe you like quartz crystals, or maybe you would consider if this is something that you're open to, okay, or just the colors, okay, the beautiful transparent colors as well are very, very beautiful. Feathers can be something as well. Flowers, pink flowers can be something as well for you. But we're talking very much about this very elemental inner energy here, okay? And grounding as well, okay, with the crystals, with Mother Earth as well. So that's a beautiful reading for you. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you feel like. And until next time, have a great day. Take care.